Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about the druid set that has been added into the game with the training post for the month of October. Basically, what's interesting is that this set that looks really nice only has 3 PCs like all the other class specific sets. And so what I want to do in today's video is to show you how you can basically use other items from previous expansions in order to get a full set that fits these 3 armor pieces. So here, as you can see, when you purchase it for 450 tenders from the trading post, you will receive only the helm, the shoulders, and the belt. And this is something that is the same for every classes. So this month, you have also the Demon Hunter and the Death Knight sets. And then the month after that, we will have other sets available. So if you actually enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to do it also for all these other sets. So let's start with the easiest and probably best option. One thing that is important to note is that this one is unfortunately only available for Alliance players, because the set we're going to talk about is the Gladiator set from Legion for Season 1 and 2. And if you're playing on an Horde character, the color will be different. So basically the color won't match these 3 pieces that you can get from the training post. So here really what you want to do is simply buy the boots, also the gloves, and of course the chests. And like that, as you can see, you will really have something that feels like a full set. In order to buy all these different pieces, it's very simple. Just do a little bit of PvP, get some of the different marks of honor, and then you want to go in the Dalaran Legion version. And in your quarter, you will be able to find the vendor and to buy the set from the vendor directly. Here, I would also recommend you to change a few things. So the first thing you can change, and this is something that actually is available for everyone, not just Alliance players. Basically, you want to go in the dungeon from the Burning Crusade called the Satek Halls. And here on the first boss, you will have a chance at getting these different boots, the Moonstrider boots. And as you can see, these, in my opinion, look way better with this set than the ones from the Legion Gladiator set. So this is something that you can get on any characters, even on an Horde character. And keep in mind, you can get them in normal mode. So all you want to do is enter the dungeon, kill the boss. If they don't drop, just exit, reset, and do that until you get these different boots. Then for the gloves, I personally prefer the PvP set from BFA, again for Alliance players. And this is the one from the 7th Legionnaire. So here, as you can see, the gloves match a little bit more, and I think the color in general is better. So this is why I would recommend you to get these. If you are not playing again on an Alliance character, then you can also use these different gloves right here. These are some green BOEs that you can get very easily from Shadowlands, and you can find them probably for just a few gold on the auction house. Now, if you are playing on an Horde character, what you can do is go in another dungeon from the Burning Crusade, this time Manatoms. And here on the first boss, you will have a chance to get this chest, the Starry Robes of the Crescent. And this one, in my opinion, looks pretty good with this set. And even though it's not as good as the Legion PvP set for Alliance players, it's still something that goes really well with the shoulders, the helm, and the belt. And I still think it looks really nice. So here again, all you want to do is enter the dungeon in normal difficulty, kill the first boss, and if it doesn't drop, just exit, reset, and do it until you get this chest. And as you can see, this is what I'm personally using right now because I don't have the PvP chest, and it looks really nice. The resolution is a little bit low compared to the rest, but still, I think it's still something that goes well together, and this is a great option for Horde characters. Now, for Alliance players, you can also do something that is really nice in order to not have or need this robe. So basically, here, all you want to do is use most of the different pieces from the 7th Legionnaire set from BFA. In order to get these different pieces, it's very simple. You want to go in the RT Highlands, the the BFA version. And here you just want to kill some of the different rares, and sometimes they will drop some of these different equipments. So here you want to use the boots, you want to use the legs, you also want to use the gloves, and of course the chest. And as you can see, it looks really nice. So this is something you can do if you're someone who doesn't really like to have like a big robe. And again, it goes really well with this set. One thing also that I would recommend you to do, and this is something that will work for everyone, even the Horde characters, is to go in the Blood Furnace. This is another dungeon from the Burning Crusade, and here on the second boss, you will have a chance at getting the Moonchild leggings, and in my opinion, these leggings go really well with this overall set, and so like that, you can really look great without the robe. So this is probably actually my best choice, and really what I would aim to get if I was playing on an Alliance character instead of a Horde character. So again, here, I know that the resolution is a little bit lower on the pants, but in my opinion, it doesn't really change anything. It still looks really great. And in my opinion, it's still something that will work really well together. So as you can see, you can get this full appearance right here, especially if you're playing on an Alliance character. But even if you're playing on a Horde character, you can easily find other options that will match this appearance as well. So if you're playing on a Horde character, one thing you can do, but it's not going to look as good, of course, as all the different options you have for Alliance characters, but it's basically to use these different green BOEs from Shadowlands. So you have, for instance, the different deceitful pieces. So as you can see, the boots, you will also have the legs, you will have the gloves and the chest. So here, as you can see, it will look okay-ish. Of course, it's not the best, but it's actually very easy for you to get them. These are BOEs and you can get them very easily on the auction house. If you want, there are other options that might also work. So for instance, some interesting items include these two right here. So as you can see, it looks a little bit goldish. It's not the best because it's a little bit more dark and there's no blue on these different pieces, but I think it still looks pretty decent. So basically, in order to get this one, it's going to be pretty simple. You just want to go in the raid Uldir from Battle for Azeroth, and here on the third boss on normal mode, you will have a chance at getting this chest piece. And then for the other piece, the Legguards of Unholy Disdain, this one is a little bit more difficult because this is only for Demon Hunter from the raid. And then if you're not playing on the Demon Hunter, what you want to do is kill one of the world bosses from the Broken Isles. And here, as you can see, this is Maleficious. So this is something that is pretty difficult to get because these different world bosses are not always up, and you only have a chance at getting one loot from this boss on each of your character. And so it's a little bit more difficult, but again, this is another option that you will have. So it's really up to you to see what you can do. I found like a couple of other ways you can make it work. For instance, with this one right here, maybe also with these different legs. So there are different ways, but of course, again, it's not going to be as good as the different Alliance options. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Again, let me know in the comments if you enjoy this video and if you want me to do it also for all the other sets. I'm happy to do so. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great weekend. Bye!